Ladies and gentlemen, hello and welcome back for another episode of Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045. We're on episode 4. Last episode, the government has taken Team Ghost hostage. Or, I didn't mention this in my review of last episode, but I mean, they're calling themselves the government, but technically we don't know. I mean, I kind of believe it's the government, but it could just be like an off branch, like they're still the government, but they're like working off the books or something. Um, but yeah, the whatever this new group has forcefully um is forcefully making Ghost do a contract for them. Um, it's also shown that they're planning on killing them anyways afterwards. So we'll see how that plays down. We don't actually have any information about the contract besides that they said it's a rescue mission. Excuse me. Perfect way to start a video. Um, but you've seen like they're going through like VR training with like a bunch of wacky scenarios. So who actually knows what's happening? Meanwhile, Togusa's in America. Well, in Palm Springs, where the group is, he's investigating on the outside. We got some more background information about stuff about ghosts and what the gang's been doing as mercenaries. We got a little bit about their primary contractor Obsidian, and we've Togusa also ended the episode meeting the Tachitomas too. One is like half dead, but those are pretty good allies. I'm sure they can fill Togus in and a lot of stuff, though they themselves don't know where they are, but it'll help fill some gaps. So interesting. I'm sure we'll see, get more information about the job, I guess, from this, and we'll see what happens. And then I'm still holding on to the prediction that the Japanese prime minister with his American connections would get them out of a jam. But if this is like an offshoot of the government, it'll probably be in the climax or something. So who knows? It's the sustainable war. It's crazy times in the series, so anything can happen. Before we start, snack of the day. We got some kind of look like biscuits. There's two in this package, and there's two packages in the box. Um, let's get a quick little read on them. Let's put this up backwards or upside down. Where are we today? Nope. Nope. Yes, there's Snow Salt Milk Shinsuko by Nanpudo in Okinawa. Japanese favorite sweet Okinawa souvenir Shinsuko cookies have been around for centuries and were once reserved for royalty. Royal cookies? By combining mineral-rich snow salt from Yato Island with creamy milk, this version perfectly balances salty and sweet. I have never heard of snow salt. Is it just... I think that's worth a quick Google. Snow salt. Snow salt. No, it doesn't actually say anything. It's just salt for melting snow. Maybe it's not a real thing. They're just describing it. Maybe it's like white light snow, not like actually from snow. Um, let's try out some royal cookies. Royal biscuits. They look like the crumbly type of cookie. Interesting. They're the crumbly type of cookie. It has sort of a grainy texture, like the texture of eating like bitter clumps of salt or sugar. I don't really get the salty taste, to be honest. It's pretty unique. I like it actually. Oh, there's like a little tingle of salt. It's very aftertasty. Um, yeah, one of the more interesting ones. I kind of like it. I've always been a fan of the more crumbly cookies like this over like the traditional chewy ones, so it's kind of up my alley. I'll eat the other one during the opening, but let's start this party off. So get your copy of the episode ready. My episode length is 24 minutes, and at the end of the episode, we'll talk about it. We'll look up a voice actor and have some fun. So yeah, let's get started in 3, 2, 1, go. The sun's growing on me, honestly. I like the soundtrack so far, but the opening and ending have been like super unique in terms of song making. I don't know if it's my favorite, but it's pretty unique out of what we've heard. Unique in terms of openings, anyways. The instrumental goes crazy on this song, though. A little too crazy, I think, but still. Love how powerful it sounds, though. A little recap. When Todessa meets the Tachikomas. So cute. Every time you hear it, you just gotta say it's cute, even though I've said it like 10 times already. Episode Sacrificial Pawn Emissary from the Divide. Is the sacrificial pawn the ghosts? Hmm. So they're famous, this Delta squad. John Smith. Surely his real name. Hmm. Cool feature, though. Sunglass remover. I'm sure that's a real thing. Government. Scanning tech. Uh-oh. Okay, so he's spam posting it and they're spam deleting it. Based? The ultimate bait? Thinking he might be mainstream government if he's attracting this much attention, though. If he has the power, but we'll see. Let's see this car chase. Dude, CG cars are the way to go, man. It looks so good. I don't know if you'd like it here, but when they blend it in with normal animation style, it looks really great. Kind of like Ufotable, how they have that down. Best of both worlds. Alright, Todessa. Last episode he said he hasn't driven in a while. My man's popping off. Jesus. Smooth. Little ballsy. He doesn't have any backing here, so he should be careful of it. Hmm. Oh, shoot to kill, I guess. Alright, where is he? Is he under the car? I feel like it'd be a little... Oh, no, he's just behind. Boom! Holy. Got that schmoves. They're shooting to kill. Literally no fucks. And an old school gun suits Toga so perfectly. It seems while they do have like technology in America, it's a little like less advanced than Japan in this series. Because they can't detect cloaking and stuff like that. It's John Smith! Man's out in public. Bro, I love his fingerless gloves. His voice is so distinct. I kind of want to look up his voice actor. Okay, that makes sense. Hmm. Still sit by there. Yeah. Ooh. Just a smoking. Can't really trust this guy though. Didn't think they would be face to face so fast. Todosa really took some drastic measures. Mister. Ooh. Jesus. His voice sounds so familiar. Okay. Little BM. Hmm. NSA. Yeah, they were talking. They didn't know who they were connected to or if they were working with a foreign agency. Some feelers. Okay, okay. Aramaki working the political side like always. Yeah, literally. Intimidation. Do you trust the tar? Oh. Oh no. It's gonna be a hefty fine. What is this? Like to block you from accessing the net? Maybe? Good one. What's this? It's not Todosa. Oh, it's a Tachikoma. For some reason, I thought it was smaller. Like a little scouting drone. Uh, can Cyber just fit better? Fold. Ooh. Get a little frisky, Todosa? You're a divorced man now? Oh, they remodeled it already? Hey. Jeez. Tachikoma getting frisky? The dead coma. I don't know how much help Todosa can be. Oh. Okay. You know he has the budget from Aramaki. So I guess it works out. Miss Byron. Hello? I liked her voice. Can I get more? Oh, is she the leader of the NSA? Ghost. Okay, so they are NSA. Ooh, asking a lot. They die. Can we just flex Prime Minister's power? Or no? Pretty much. I don't think they'll just let you kill her. Her voice sounds familiar too. I feel like we can make that work, but I don't know. I don't know how involved the Prime Minister's actually like committed to this revival program. Okay. Well, even if that didn't succeed, at least we have some friendly ties with the NSA's boss. Maybe it can help in the future. But yeah, if it's involving the president, you need the top brass for sure. Man, jumping from plane to plane. Okay, so this is the Prime Minister. You saw his portrait rocking that haircut. What? Does he not know who he is? Oh, I guess they just haven't met personally. Thought they were in like closer contact. Your Excellency. Called in a favor to get this personal meeting. Okay, so it was. It's just to please America. No different other reasons. I mean, I'm not doubting his sincerity. It probably is strategic. They are literally goaded, though, if you do get them back. I mean, that's not false, but the members are also a key. They're all part of the cog. Mm. Eh, he does seem very fragile so far. Little dissy, but it's good talk. Okay, buddy. I like him. I was wondering what type of person he would be, if he would be more like he obviously is trying to form the bonds with America, but he doesn't seem like a puppet. He just values them highly. So stern. Just probably putting a strong impression though. Okay, that went pretty well, I guess. Oh, we're just going right into this. Okay. Maybe it'll be like a half season story if it's going this fast. Yeah, literally no details. Just here's your target location. Here's the bare bones. Go do it. Yeah? Nice. Hey, if anyone can do it, it's them, but they're called Ghost. I like John Smith. He has a backbone, for sure. Motoko. And my ear's so itchy. I think it's like peeling from a sunburn. You can't see it because it's underneath my headset most of the time, but it's kind of a line. Oh, okay, so they're literally in the gated town still. Interesting. I feel like they say rescue mission, but like, what if it's just taking a hostage? Oh, okay. Did he die? Or is he chilling? Oh, okay. Yeah. I was expecting that last episode. Interesting. Yeah, it seems a little more complicated than him. It's probably some deep information. Maybe we'll get from Togusa if he continues to investigate. We're going in. Oh. Nice. Alright, we done got to meet up earlier than I thought. You sure? He's back. Little rusty, little stuffed, but the trio is back. Obviously, you gotta ride in the pimped out one. Bam, bam, bam. It's over? It really does go fast, eh? It's because you're so tuned in, you don't want to miss anything. Okay, good episode. The pieces are moving. I think I'm wrong. Oh, I don't know. For some reason, it feels it might. Maybe the arc will end like half season and it'll be two half season arcs. But even though we're in the thick of it, there's still a lot of more stuff, background information we don't fully know about. But we learned like the main bad guy possibly. But like, is he a bad guy? You know, he's funding the rebels. Like, lots of pieces to this puzzle. But I'm happy. That was a good episode. And next episode's gonna probably be like episode 2, just packed full of action, and Totus is gonna appear in the middle of it. Fuck shit up. Let me get who we looking at this episode. Let's do John Smith, one of the newer characters. Um da, 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 da. I think I still like this sound more, but wait, what the fuck? Wait, am I stupid? Wait, no, I'm not stupid. I guess I just forgot the fact I was looking for John Smith, but it's kind of hard to like search this anime, so I looked through Multitoes, and I already forgot that she played Shiki Ryodi. Wait, is this? Yeah, we looked at her, right? I'm crazy. She's shitty, huh? Right? Did I look at like someone else? No, I mean I guess I must have. I probably freaked out episode 1. I already forgot. She's Jean. I have such a bad memory. Cause we looked at her voice actress first, right? Huh. No, there's two. There's two. Okay, no, we looked at Atsto cause yeah, she was Caster and Neto arc. Wait, okay, so this is there's two voice actors for Motoko? Wait, this is more interesting. Wait, but we'll do it after the channel review. Sorry, John Smith, you have to wait. So we'll look up Motoko's other voice actor, but I want to know why there's two. Did they just replace naturally, or what's going on there? But we'll save that drama for after, because I'm all hyped up because Shitty is like the best female character of all time, and Motoko's like one of the best. So honestly, just goated voice actress to check out, whoever that is. Anyways, this episode um got a little more setup, a little more but like they're slowly revealing the background information, and it's pretty good. We start off with a pretty cool Todosa scene. He met up with the Tachitomas, he got the information, and I don't know what I was expecting him to do. I thought he would like take a seat back still and still like investigate the sidelines, but my man was like, fuck it, let's see what we're dealing with. Let's just upload this video feed. And obviously, since they're the government, they're just deleting it on upload and also pinging his location. But my dude was just like, okay, I'm just gonna act as the ultimate bait and see what's gonna happen. I don't know if that was a smart play, especially since it looked like they were just going for the kill. Like they literally just shot at him. Um, and they probably could have killed him, I'd assume. Like you have to be careful in a foreign country, um, especially during these times. Um, but he played it well. We got a lot more of John Smith. He's an interesting character. We'll save his voice actor stuff for next episode, but he's like I like him. He's a little smug. We saw a little BM how he BM'd Totus at the end of their encounter. But I like his backbone. He's he wasn't afraid of Bato when Bato tried to intimidate him at the end of the episode. He stands his ground pretty well. So he seems like a villain. He kind of does remind me a little of the standalone complex second lid weird head guy. The other he was also in like the government position, and he felt like he had a lot of BM energy and he can back up his power. Now I don't know if it'll take that route. Because we one of the bigger pieces of information we got was confirmation that these guys are officially part of the government, officially part of an what NSC. I know it's a NSA. I know that's a big thing in America. I live in Canada, so it's a little different. But so we know it's an official government operation. It's not just a side thing. Especially if it goes up to the highest order of the president. So it's a lot different, but it does give us. So we do need like Aramaki's help for sure in stuff like this, because even though we haven't seen too much of him yet, we saw a little bit of him here, and I thought it was pretty good because all, especially the conversation with the president, because I think all the members of Section 9 um, helped it function, because the president thought that it was mainly Aramaki's leadership qualities, and it's definitely true. Aramaki's role in it, while he did give orders, obviously the major was more of the leader in operations generally, but he was definitely like a good like top of the line leader. Like he pushes things politically. He moves. He fights a different war. It's like how Totus is the human element. He's the political element. Because yes, the Section 9 squad have the technical ability to probably accomplish like most missions by themselves, but I'm sure Aramaki helps greenlit things. Without his help, maybe they would suffer some repercussions, and he just helps things move generally. So it's good to see his strength into this. His conversation with the president was maybe like the best scene in this episode, in my opinion. Um, I like how strong he was, how impression. I'm sure he did it on purpose. One, to show how serious it is, and two, to leave a lasting impression on the president. Because this was actually their first time meeting face to face. You also got a look at the president. He was sort of a mysterious figure. Aramaki brought up in episode 2, like, is he just a puppet of the states? And I wouldn't call him a puppet. He does seem a little weak-willed to the states at the moment. Just from his actions, like he said he wants to put them in his debt, maintain a good relationship with them, which is smart. I'm not saying like he's not a good president. He seems it's a good strategy. We've established in the first episode that the states are one of the superpowers of the world, which I mean they currently are still, but it's good to have them on your side for sure. But it's mainly his attitude towards it. So he did seem a little unreliable at first, but I will admit at the end when Aramaki hit him with the, if you're, he was like questioning, if I get on my knees in bed, do you think the states would still look upon Japan and want to like be like allies, and would they ever want to owe us if I look this weak? And Aramaki's just like, uh dude, why don't you just talk to them on equal footing? You're a leader of the country, just talk on equal footing and try to win them over without begging. And he was like, oh sure, I'll try it out. Which is cool. And like even his insistence of not even giving a handshake um until they both get what they want, again showing a very strong impression. I'm sure if this succeeds, then he'll look very reliable to the president. I'm sure he'll value the strength he's showing because yeah, he just seems like a very strong person, and he's not doing it in a sort of mocking way. Like he's still calling him your excellency, he's still treating him with respect. He's just strongly showing his desire for this outcome. So yeah, I really liked that interaction. I thought it was like my favorite so far. And also we saw Aramaki as a little little past relationship with the leader of the NSA. Seemed possibly a little saucy, but yeah, we'll see if that plays in later. And Totos had some more fun scenes at the when they drove him to the brothel. That was pretty funny. They fixed up the half-dead Tachitoma, Tachitoma supremacy. I'm glad all 3 of them are alive. Hopefully we will see no more Tachitoma deaths. You hated to see it in a standalone complex. Then of course we still have the Ghost Group. We didn't get too much of them, just how hush hush. Like the NSA leader said, after this mission is done, they're just scrubbing it from history. So we saw them. They put some sort of blocker on their ports on the back of their neck. I assume that's to stop them from accessing their cyber brain, stop them from tracking properly. Though we saw by the end of it, they located it anyways, which I guess they didn't want to see the stops maybe. But we learned sort of the bigger picture with the Ghost Squad, that their target to rescue is a big CEO of a technology company, and who apparently is, I don't know, let me look back how they sussed him out. I found out who owns the mansion. Wait. Let me just watch this scene quickly. I found out who owns the mansion the missile struck. I found out who owns the mansion the missile struck. This is referring to the drone missile. But, huh. I'm a little confused about this statement because they're saying basically the missile that the drone hit was his house, but he is the one who gave the drone to the others. Are they saying that the NSA hacked the drone to make it strike the house, maybe, in an attempt to kill him after it was decommissioned? Or what? Or is the missile not the drone thing? It's just slain for their target. I think that makes a little more sense. But I think it can go either way. So we learned that they're trying to capture the CEO guy, who apparently they're assuming that he's the person funding the raiders for whatever reason. I mean, I guess like one of the easier reasons you can imagine is I'm sure this war is making them a lot of money, so keeping the status quo of it by funding domestic terrorists basically is kind of a good idea. But that's kind of like that's just like a normal plot line. I wonder if it'll be that or it'll be a little deeper, a little more to his passion. You know, maybe he's a good guy all along or something like that. But yeah, next episode's looking to be packed, especially with Todessa on the way with the Tachitoma trio. Feeling it's gonna be like reminiscent to episode 2. Alright. Now we need to do a little digging. What's this double voice actor thing going on? Ghost in the Shell. Mototo. Maybe it'll say on Wikipedia of why there's 2 voice actors. Does it say? Okay, so Tanaka Atsuko, the one we actually reviewed, is, according to Wikipedia, is voiced in most media, while the other one, Maya Sakamoto, is just young Motoko, and also in Ghost in the Shell Arise. But I swore it. Let me look at Maya's thing. I guess it would say. I mean, she's credited. Oh, she's only credited in Arise. Okay, so she's just Motoko in Arise, and she has a credit in the OG movie too. Interesting. So there isn't really a point to look at her, but I'm gonna do it anyways, just as she seems doted. So sorry, we'll put John Smith on the back burner. Maybe we'll touch on him depending on the time. Another hour-long video, hooray! But yeah, I mean, I just got a sneak peek of this voice actress, and I already know she's doted. So let's go over Sakamoto Maya. She's in Hack. I've never watched Hack or played it. Appleseed. Again, we saw Appleseed with Todessa's. She's the main girl. Okay, her and Todessa. We're the Appleseed duo. She's the main girl from Arakawa Under the Bridge. There you go. She's from Arslan Senti. She's Phalanges. Arslan Senti, aka the worst historical fantasy, like manga anime series, in my opinion. I think it's an ass compared to some of the others. But, whatever. That girl was kind of hot, so I'll forgive it. She's in the new Blade, or the old Blade of the Immortal TV series. I kind of wanted to watch the new one, but I'm too lazy, man. So probably won't She's also in Canon. Oh, she's the rival of Canon. Yeah, I don't know how many. I think I brought up Canon before. It's not a great show. It's by Type Moon, but yeah, I think the rival is kind of cool from what I remember. She's from Captain Earth, the one of the worst. Actually, my least favorite sci-fi show, especially doing Gundams. But fun fact: both Captain Earth and Arslan Senki have a banger opening by Nito Touches the Walls because they have a habit of making bangers for like mediocre anime. Classic. Nito Touches the Walls. She's also Maria from Words Bubble Up like Soda Pop. Feel like Todoso was in that too. Yeah, he was the old man. Holy. She's in Code Geass. I think side movies because I have no idea who Layla is. Um, Random stuff. Cutie Honey Universe. Don't know what that is, but she's a main character. Death Note. She's Takada from Death Note. Who was that? The Prime Minister or some political figure? I remember her. Hmm. Um, Other stuff I don't know, but look popular. She's in Enen no Shobotei ni no Show 2020 main character and supporting character with 2,700 favorites. That's pretty big, so I'll bring that up. She's Maki Mary Illustrious from Evangelion. I do not know who that is, but it's Evangelion. She's Jeanne d'Arc from the Fate series, notably Apocrypha, where she started, but she's also credited in Fate Grand Carnival. Obviously, she's also Jalter, the the OG OPFGO character. Good times, and she's Da Vinci. Lots of Fate. She's Alexander, the Shota version, not to be confused with the adult Alexander that Bato's voice actor plays. She's also Aerith from the Final Fantasy movies, which means she's Aerith in the games. She's Akito from Fruit Baskets. she's she's everyone. She's everyone. Oh man, she's Alyssa from the God Eater show. I played a little of God Eater 1. Not my type of game, but it was kind of cool. Not really into the Monster Hunter type games, which is God Eater, basically, but like sci-fi, weird alien shit. She's also Rip Van Winkle from Hellsing Ultimate. Cool. Oh, she's from Canon. And what caught my eye, she is Ryogi Shiki from Kara no Coyote, aka my favorite series. It's also from Type Moon, aka the Fate series universe. I fucking love Shiki. I think I mentioned this before. I think we had didn't we do like a waifu list for like Valentine's Day or something like a year or two ago? She was number one. She has the same birthday as me too, by the way, February 17th. Coincidence? I think not. And she's like one of the most. I think she's literally my favorite female anime character. If you haven't watched the Terno Coyote movie series, I would wholeheartedly recommend it. And Ufotable, I know you're busy milking Fate. I mean, technically they're done, but they can still like do Hollow Exterior. I don't know if that's on their list, but there's still one Terno Coyote book you didn't adapt. I know it's a side story, but you did Miri Fukin, so please do Labyrinth, please. But yeah, Shichi's goated. It's crazy. This girl she does all the stuff we said plus Motoko in a rise, but still plus Shiki. Hello, that's some serious credentials, man. She's Tameo from Demon Slayer. I don't know who that is, but it's Demon Slayer. She's Shinobu from Bakemonogatari. Or it says Kizumonogatari, and it didn't say Bakemonogatari up top, so maybe it's a specific version. By the way, 32,000 favorites. It has to be probably one of the most favorites on the site. That's a popular character. Of course, Mototo with 10k. Shit, he had 9k, by the way. Bid characters. And you thought the clout was done? She's Ciel from Black Butler. Butler's like an interesting show because it's kind of known, at least when I first heard of it, it's kind of known as like yaoi bait, but it really isn't. It's not baity at all. It's just good. I mean, it is kind of baity, but like not compared to some other shows. It's legitimately a good show. I think the OG television series is it's like mid to top mid. It's not the greatest thing. I think the remake, Book of Circus, 2014 is really good. Like actually like incredibly good. Like I would say top tier. Book of Murder was not as interesting as Book of Circus in my opinion. Book of Atlantic, I actually don't even remember that. So yeah, I mean Book of Murder is interesting. I guess if you're a fan of the channel, you're a fan of Umineko, you might like it because it's like a murder mystery at a party. So Book of Atlantic was. I know they were on a cruise ship, but I kind of forgot what happened. But yeah, anyways, Black Butler's a series I think you should look into because it's not underrated. I feel like it's just overlooked because of its reputation and how some of the fans are a little cringe, but or were cringe. But yeah, it's a good series. She's Eternal from Witsos. I started watching the new Witsos. I'm only like halfway through. I only watch it when there's literally nothing else to do, so yeah, I don't know who that is. She's Liza from Made in Abyss. I don't know if that's a good character, but you know, it's Made in Abyss. She's the girl from Maji, the person leading the Roman inspired country. I remember her. I'm surprised they didn't make more of Manji. I feel like it was fairly popular enough to continue, but I guess not. She's Luna Maria from Gundam Seed Destiny, the only Gundam Seed I watched besides Build Fighters and like some of the OG one, aka the pink haired girl. I don't actually remember her character at all, but I remember she was a character. She was not one of the love interests, I think. But yeah, she's that. She's Merlin from Seven Deadly Sins. She's Matsuri from Naruto. I don't know who that is. I think she is Shinobu for everything because there's a lot of gotchery stuff. She keeps popping up. She's Aegis from Persona 3. She's the cool villain from Psychopass, the artist student girl. I liked her a lot. Some girl from Recreators. Pandora from Saint Seiya. Uh, Chrono from Soul Eater. That's a classic combo. She's from Onpon Man. She worked with Todes's guy a couple times. Only 3 roles. Todes had like 100, so. She's Quinella from Sword Art Online. I don't know who that is, but Quinella, what a name. Uh, she's Eto from Tokyo Ghoul. Oh, the main villain, right? The owl. Man, Tokyo Ghoul is such a beautiful mess. I don't even like. I know people say it went downhill season 2. I don't even think it was that good season 1 IT, but it was a fun watch. Or no, I think season 1 was good. What I meant to say is like people say season two's bad because it doesn't follow the manga. Dude, I read the manga and I still had no idea what happened post season 1. So yeah. Anyways, I don't hate Tokyo Ghoul enough to shit talk it compared to um I don't know Arslan Senki. So I'll leave it be. She's from Usagi Drop, aka one of the worst endings in manga history. Infamously. It's the one. Nah, I won't even say it. It was good to a point though. That's about. No, she's Atashi from. I don't know what this is, but it has 1400 from. Oh, the Tatami Galaxy. Yeah. Anyways, this BA is actually goated. You got Shinobu, you got Shiki, you got Motoko. Like, what the fuck? Aegis, Merlin. Not CL. CL's a big one. Holy man. She stacked it to the wazoo. Okay, there's your review. I know she's literally not even a part of this series, so Aiden Y reviewer. Because I was interested. Anyways, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this episode. Thank you for watching, and I will see you next time on some more Ghost in the Shell Standalone Complex 2045. Until then, peace.